Welcome back to Teams with Hugo. First off, let me thank you so much for the compassion and support over the last weeks. It has been great to hear from you on different insights and videos I already published. We are talking today about building a shared vision and mission for the team. It's the second video out of 8 in the series of building teams that last. So what's about building a shared vision and mission that is so important? It's a critical element of a team. First off, it's important to understand that it's very different from building a vision and mission to an organization. Building a vision and mission to an organization is more about how the organization addresses the audience that it's trying to reach, how it builds sense of purpose to the society, as well as which problem it's trying to solve. Whereby building a vision and mission to a team is more about the reason of existence of a team within the organization and how it contributes to the organizational vision and purpose. So today, talking about this topic for the teams, I have to take you back to my childhood, and especially when I was 6 years old and joined the Scouts. I joined the Scouts and actually had quite early on the opportunity to lead one of the tribes. And we had this amazing day that was prepared by the municipality, where we were on the park and we had to actually have a treasure hunt. And as we were about 6-7 kids in the tribe, I had to lead them, and we had this whole treasure hunt day, and ultimately led for us to be, on the top 3 ranked at the end of the day. So when I was going to receive a medal and to be so happy about the victory and that we were so well positioned and we kind of didn't win the competition, but we were top ranked, I realized that almost no one of the team went to actually receive the medal and be there together. It was just me and my childhood best friend. At the time, I didn't really understand how come no one wants to be here in this victory moment or in this moment of recognition. And it stayed with me for quite some time. Of course, looking back, I realized that, people were not there because they had gone home, and also they did not have the same sense of purpose and shared mission on what was the role of the team, what was the vision, why the competition was important to them, and why they were in the Scouts in the first place. Now, of course, asking these kind of questions to a 6-year-old seems quite demanding, and it seems also like something that you not normally do. And it's something that, of course, at the time I did not question myself that deep, but fast forward 10 years, this story would come back to me in a meaningful way. I was still at the Scouts, and now that I was actually already a teenager and leading already another tribe of the Scouts. I had a chance to lead this team, and we actually had a chance to be chosen for a national competition. So we went to a national competition where there was not so much of a treasure hunt, but we are placed into a massive camp, and we have basically 2 days to figure out where is the final destination and solve riddles and challenges on the way. So the night before we kick off the competition, we are in this massive camp, we are having a campfire amongst just the 8 of us. And for some reason, that memory of that 6-year-old that went at the end, accomplished everything, but no one was there from the team almost, came back to me. And for some reason, I kicked off the conversation why we were in Scouts, what this competition meant to us or not, how we were embodying the values, and what it meant to be on this team, on this tribe. So we had what was like a 2-3 hour conversation over the night on why we were in Scouts. We had a lot of the same challenges as teenagers, of course. And ultimately we realized that we were there because of the vision of becoming better individuals. We connected with the Scouts values, as well as we realized that we had a shared mission of the team of being creative. We were really a creative force, and we thought we were a creative inspiration for others because of the out-of-the-box way we solve problems. So the competition starts the next day. We feel really strong as a team. We kick off. The first day goes great. We sleep on a mini camp that we set ourselves, and then the second day goes and we get stuck. And we get stuck in a really tough way that we start having arguments, heated conversations, and I start feeling really overwhelmed as a leader. I start to feel the pressure that I have to solve something, bring it up, but I was feeling so overwhelmed that I was almost breaking down. It was at that time that actually Pedro, one of the team members I recall, just asked everyone to pause and calm down and realize and remember the conversation we had the day before and what it meant for us to be there for the competition and how we could overcome the challenges. So that gave some sense of calm to the team, and one of the female members that was there, one of the girls, which I don't recall today the name, actually found a way of connecting with the owner of a cafe that gave us free sweets and treats, and we sat down and relaxed for a moment. And it was in that moment that Philippe had a crazy idea and a creative way to look at the riddle. We solved it, continue, and we, were able to successfully close the competition. And we were well ranked. We were not on the top rank of the event. But what was fascinating was that the whole team was there. We had a sense of purpose. We felt accomplished. We felt great as a team, as a tribe, and we felt that we all learned from each other and we all came out stronger. And that was something that sticks with me for the teams that I built, later on in my phase when I was 18-year-old, 20, 25, even today. There were a couple of things that stuck with me from that story, and I hope that it enlightens you and even myself about the things that come along when building a team. So this shared vision and mission has three elements to it that it came from that's own stories and those moments and experience on the Scouts, and that I'd like to share with you. So the first one is that while building a shared vision and mission, the power of conversations is a differentiator. Similar to the conversation I had that night before the competition, that transformed completely the team because we had a deeper meaning of why we were there and what we meant to each other. And that's something that when you are leading a team, you normally tend to forget, that the conversations can actually make an impact. So the deeper the conversation, the more meaning it gives to the team, and potentially the more performance you'll get out of them and the longer they'll last. So that's the first element of it, the power of conversations. The second element is that when you are building this team and this shared vision and mission, it allows to augment the vulnerability of everyone and reduces the pressure on the team leader, because it's not the mission of the team leader, it's not a responsibility to carry the vision and mission for the team. It's a joint effort. So if everyone on the team embodies and embraces that conversation and it translates in a day-to-day practice, everyone can challenge it, can bring it up, and can find new ways for the team to become better performing, but also better together. So this is a critical element of it. And the last one is the in-memory, or the ideal memory, or the ideal story of the team. It gives a sense of direction, a North Star to the team when you have a shared vision and mission, because everyone has their own way of seeing how the team will look like and which kind of experiences they will have at the end of a state. And this end of the state for us, when we were at the Scouts, for example, was we wanted to feel that we solved the challenges creatively, that we had fun. We envisioned ourselves celebrating with the other tribes and the teams of the Scouts. And those kind of experiences must be either drawn and brought out to life by the team members and by the team itself. And it can only happen if you invest time on a shared vision and mission. So those are three elements that stay with me today, and I hope it helps you building a shared vision and mission on your team. There is a guideline on Teams with Hugo website, teamswithhugo.com. There's a resource on how to build a shared vision and mission with your team. I hope you can go through it and it helps you out, such as this video. As always, you can leave a comment below, or just comment in any of the social media aspects of it. I'm on Instagram, and also you can follow me on LinkedIn. And I hope you had a great time watching this video, and best of luck on building a team that lasts. Ciao and obrigado.